Good morning, everyone. I was thinking this morning of doing a garden tour for you all. Leah and Theo are going to join, I think. And I just want to say I'm very grateful to my in-laws who own this home, this land, and allow us to stay here. So if you don't know that, that's how we're able at our age to be home and homeschool our children and have this wonderful land. So thank you to them, and yes, I honor how lucky we are in this moment, in this lifetime, to have this opportunity. So firstly, something I've been doing this summer, it's something I learned from a friend who teaches dance, actually, is that in like this Indian dance form, before they start dancing, they honor the earth. And so what they do is they take a step. Their first step is like a kiss to the earth. You pick up your foot and then you bring your hands to the earth and you just give it like a caress, saying thank you. Sometimes if there's morning dew, I like to put this on my face and just honor the earth before I take my first step and go check out the garden. Okay, so the sun is rising over there in the east, so maybe that's where we'll start. I got some lily of the valley from the trail, from the forest, to add in, which I'm very excited for. This is a little invasive, so I'm keeping it away from everything, but it smells beautiful and I can't wait for that patch to grow over the years. I also got some violets from my friend Julia, who loves violets so much that she named her fourth child Violet, and so there's a few violets in here. I hope they're not going to take over too much. This is comfrey and nettle in the back that I already cut down once to make pesto with. Wormwood, an anti-parasitic herb. This is a native columbine. I'll be sharing some for my mom when I go visit her this weekend. This is a super productive raspberry bush. It's like our berry area. So we're kind of on this right side of the garden. This is a currant bush, although it's currently not producing anything, so I think we're going to have to switch it out. It's supposed to be red currants. This is anise hyssop, which has gone crazy. I actually planted way too much of this all over the garden and got the wrong kind. There's like two different kinds. This one is not as sweet as the one that we were hoping to get, and it's all over the garden. So anyway, I do have one of the favorite ones, the sweet ones, that I will show you. This is a beautiful kind of like black-eyed Susan, but it's yellow and like a purpley brown in the middle, which maybe sounds like it wouldn't be very nice, but it's gorgeous. But I think it needs more space because this aggressive raspberry plant is going crazy. So I'm going to move this somewhere else. As the wind blows, this lilac bush is like smelling so nice. This is 3 years in, and this year it's like just so beautiful and smells great. This is a black currant bush. The currants are just going crazy here. There's going to be so many, so really excited about that. Some yarrow about to flower already. Another raspberry bush, red raspberry. This my friend Desley gave to me, and I can't remember what it's called, but the insects love it. Like we get some really cool looking different wasps and flying things that are like fluorescent orange and a deep dark indigo on this plant. It's a minty type plant. It smells so good. And over here I've got some skullcap. Actually, Desley, if you want any skullcap, I can share some with you. And so skullcap is, I can make a tincture out of it. It's great for the brain and like relaxation. It's a nervous system tonic, and I have not harvested it yet. I'm thinking it's the flowering tops. I have to actually double check that. But I've kind of been waiting for the patch to grow and thicken. It seems to like shade more than kind of the sun, so it actually loves it back here. And it makes these super cute little purple flowers. I did kind of pull off some of the tops here to hopefully make it bush out a little bit and have it flower more. So it's kind of like a test I'm doing. But with these plants that are like minty type plants, like basil and things like that too, if you take off the top, then this is actually going to grow like 2 shoots instead of that one that was coming out. So it should hopefully bush out a little bit if I harvest. So this is like our veggie garden plot. The first year was our best year. The past 2 years were a little bit sad. We had like bunnies just destroy all the seedlings I put in last year. All the chard and kale I tried to grow, and Theo was one, so it was busy. Actually, the last 2 years were really tough for me in the garden. I was almost burnt out, did not want to do anything this year, but I'm really glad I got into it, and obviously we really got into it. So we're going to be taking all of this out. I put these little areas on the ends for my thyme and hyssop. I learned now to keep my like perennial herbs out of the garden so that we can just create a fresh garden bed every year for the veggies. Let's take this out of here. So this thyme I actually grew from seed, which has been so fun. Like when we first created the garden, I guess 4 years ago or 3 years ago. But now it's a bit big and it's taken over this whole bed. So I'm going to move it. This will be my herb bed. So I actually have a bunch of parsley coming up from a plant that self-seeded last year. So that's really fun. I have to get the grass out of here. And I'm going to be cutting back and drying almost all of this oregano and taking one of these little plants and moving it into this herb bed. And this oregano, it gets so beautiful when it flowers, and the pollinators also love it. But this will be a veggie bed as well. So super excited to have more space to plant things. Oh, Theo's pointing. He likes the baby plant. Oh, is this a fly? Mush. Mush, Theo. Is it in mush? This is a mullein. I think it was here last year, so I think it looks like it's going to flower, and I'm going to actually leave it because I just love mullein, and maybe it can harvest some flowers for some medicine. This is a sorrel root, and these are fresh new leaves coming up, I believe, from a friend. And this is actually a Russian delicacy. In Russian, they call it shovel, and they make soup with it and different things. So Vitali's very excited to have this, and I can't wait to maybe learn some like Russian or Slavic type recipes from this plant. Okay, this bed I'm very excited about because these are my flowers. I actually love flowers so much. These are some irises in the back that are kind of behind the ones in the front. So they're just so beautiful. They make me really happy. This is a daylily that's going to have to be split. It's getting too big. And peonies that were planted when I was pregnant with Theo. The girls and I were very excited about this. And this year it is just... So 2 years in, it is just so happy. We have so many flower buds on here. I'm very excited. See here in the back, there's more anise hyssop, the one we don't really like. And in the back here is the one that I do like. Ooh, but it looks like it's been attacked by some bug of some kind. It should bounce back. And the hosta is going to move, and I think I'm going to put a hydrangea plant here. So this is the area we've been working on this year. That's kind of new, all in the back there. Vitali put this... Oh no, Theo, non, c'est pas prêt. Oh, here's a thing about... Non, c'est pas prêt, fraise. Elle est pas rouge. Il faut attendre que c'est rouge, rouge, rouge. Oh. Well, Theo is picking up all of the strawberries from this little plant that we got. We have an elderberry plant, and this is going to be red roses with some buds on it. So hopefully get some flowers. And this beautiful like pink chrysanthemum, just so beautiful. So we're going to move this thing, and I was thinking of putting a strawberry patch here. And we have some like peas, some smelly pea plant thing that's supposed to smell delicious. I think I'm going to put that on the back to climb up. And we bought this like shadow. Vitaly installed this little roof sail thing. So there's a rose of Sharon here that was here before we installed the roof thing. So I'm gonna have to move this. Hopefully it won't mind. This comes from my friend Shan's garden, and it's looking really nice this year. And so we call them Rose of Shan instead of Rose of Sharon. And this is going to be mostly a shaded area. So I'm going to put my shaded plants here, like some hostas, and maybe split the comfrey, put it over here. And then here, hope to put some grapes that I'll get from Fiddlehead Nurseries. And then this is going to be my like goddess garden, my dedication to Mother Earth garden. Maybe eventually with like a statue of Mother Mary in here or something. And I found this super cool rock, little beer meditation stone. So behind our house over there, there's actually a huge field that is going to be converted into a park, supposedly this summer. And I've been harvesting the rocks, going rock hunting, which has been a fun meditative experience for me. And this cool rock is like, I found it was in this perfect shape for like a seat, and it's very comfortable. Is it comfortable, Leia, to sit on? Very comfortable. So that'll be our meditation rock. Vitali sometimes he knows to leave like some herby looking plants. So this is sticky willy or cleavers, and I think we will keep it because it's a very good detoxifying plant. Maybe I should actually just harvest all of that and dry it for tea. I don't know. So in this Mother Earth garden, I'm going to put the roses and the elderberry and the chrysanthemums and other flowers. I have like thistle and beautiful things, bleeding hearts coming from my mom's garden. And I was thinking maybe another currant bush or maybe a second elderberry bush, because I think that's how they best make berries, is if they have a buddy to be with. Okay, so let's head over to the front. We have some fun. Oh, these are the plants that Leia put aside to be like given away. So we have some anise hyssop and a raspberry that we'll give to my mom, and some other babies, some oregano babies. Parsley babies are a bit sad, eh, Leia? They're a bit sad. But Leia's been enjoying that project. Let's see what plants are growing here. Okay, so they say that what grows around your house are the plants that you actually need for medicine. And so, of course, being a young mother, have a lot of motherwort. I actually keep just a tincture in the bathroom and try to remember to take it at night. It helps with like nerve tonic, and it's kind of like the mother's nerve tonic herb. There's some beautiful yarrow growing here, and I did put some sunflower babies. I don't know if they're gonna do okay. I think it'd be cool on this corner here just to have some beautiful sunflowers growing. I don't know if you guys remember the sunflowers last year in the front lawn. They were pretty fun. So this is the front right now at the moment. So we live in suburbia, and as I don't know if you can see over there, my neighbors' lawns are like perfect. Well, in their opinion anyway. And I have sowed alternative lawn seed on our lawn. So it's like all clover mix and yarrow and dandelions and vetch. Leah. This is the life. Okay. But it's supposed to stay greener with less water, and it's also very nice on the feet and will occasionally make some beautiful flowers. So this is laid out what we're going to do. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. The girls bought with their grandparents, my in-laws, some beautiful little annuals that we'll put in the front here. We have some big fat aggressive burdocks. So yes, big fat aggressive burdocks, one here and one over there that need to be removed, but we will save the roots for tea. This is like a super fun situation, is our little poppy pots. Every year they get better and better, and look at this one. This is new this year that the seeds made themselves over into this pot, which I'm going to keep, and there's a lot of flowers already coming up, so we're so excited for them. And I'm going to move these lower plants. Oh gosh, this is Lady's Mantle, and our lemon balm are going to go over there. I'm going to put some taller plants back here. There's some sunflowers growing back there. And then, yeah, we have our tulips and stuff that'll move a little bit. These guys got a little bit damaged by the wind in a storm. So these irises, whatever's left in this is still nice, because these flower buds are going to open I'm gonna cut down will be cut flowers in the house, and I definitely have to remove. My mom wants some of these, our neighbor wants some, so we're going to split this up and cut it down a little bit. Here I have some chamomile that I transplanted, and it's doing very nicely. Oh non, Théodore, pauvre fleur, beau fleur. On va mettre dans le black, dans le compost. Here we have, I forget, I think this is like Pearly Everlasting or something. This is also really nice. I like the silvery leaves. Wormwood and mugwort are my like witchy plants. And on the side over here we have a pretty aggressive situation of yellow dock. The root of this plant is very high in iron. You can make like an iron tonic with it. So I might try to do that with some of the yellow dock we have back here. Maybe our family needs that. This patch of clover here is like the most comfortable thing on the feet, don't you think, Leia? So nice. We have some sunflowers growing in the lawn again, but I don't think I really want them in this part of the lawn this year, so I'm going to transplant them and hopefully put them 2 secondes, Théo. Oui, la fleur, tiens, donne-moi la fleur. Hopefully put them, I think, along the edge of the driveway. I think would be really cool to have like a lane of sunflowers when we come in. And then finally in this little area I've put here, I'm going to put a Saskatoon berry bush, I believe. Although I don't really want to hide my witchy plants, although they will grow really tall, so that should be fine. So that's about it so far. I'll update in about 2 weeks again. I know that like as I started to learn gardening, watching my friends do their gardens, even people who are still in the beginning stages like I am, was very helpful for me to learn like what to do and to be inspired and to see the progress, because sometimes you do all this physical labor and you don't know if it's going to be worth it. But I know that in the summer now, in like 2 months, it's just going to be so gorgeous, and it already is gorgeous, really. Oh, I forgot that around this tree back here behind me, we're going to plant a bunch of seeds like some cosmos and calendula and borage. Just go a little wild and see what happens with that. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you did, and I will update soon. Leia, say bye. You want to say bye? No. Bye, Theo. Bye-bye. Bye. As the wind blows, this lilac bush is like smelling so nice. This is 3 years in, and this year it's like just so beautiful and smells great. This is a black currant bush. The currants are just going crazy here.